Hey everyone, welcome back. Sylvania is in the middle of yet another revolt. We've had another spring up in our capital, so we might have to leave Otma for a moment, because we are sieging it on down, but they have 2,000 defenders, you see. So we're actually going to march straight back to the capital, and we're going to take care of this one first. As I was discussing in the last episode, we were thinking about trying to join some vampires together. I mean, Brother Foma, we've actually married him to our daughter, so we've kind of got a loose alliance there. I say loose because even though we are vampires, we still don't like each other that much. But this was the lady, Neferata, the princess, the wise, one of the oldest of all the vampires, and we said that we were going to go ahead and try and seduce her. So if we can get her seduced, maybe we can get her in our court, because she's actually lost her lands to the mad dwarf king Balon. Well, I don't know if he's mad. Well, he's humble. My God, he's been rolling through the mountains. He's been doing a lot of damage to everyone there. I've set my sights, but the age difference could cause a bit of a scandal with vampires. Does it really matter? Let me just go ahead and forbid myself from leading armies. That would be nice. And we'll head on over there and we'll see what we can do now. Obviously, because we have recently taken some land, we are somewhat struggling with our dement size. I don't think there's going to be too much we can do about the dement size itself unless we're able to get ourselves someone better. I mean, our steward's very good, our chancellor's not too bad either. Yeah, I think we're pretty much where we're going to be. So we might have to rely on technology, or maybe even change a law to try and bump that up a little bit indeed. Now, have we got any more people close by we can actually call up? Well, you would probably decline. We need to work on that. I don't like that idea. She never seems to be around. There's no rush. I'll be patient. We'll wait for her. And we're just going to keep on pushing down. Oh, also as well, how is the actual game looking to you? Because I'm playing in my native resolution. I didn't actually change it before we started. So if it looks worse or better, let me know, and I know it's okay to continue in this in the future. Okay, right, well, things are going along nicely. Let's see what we've got. So we don't want to get rid of the Saboteur Sumpdorf. Ocklin is there. Ocklin is potentially one we can get rid of. But we do hold a lot of these. It's probably best that we do, especially when Casper doesn't like us that much. I think we're going to just have to take the hit for now. We have got Siegfried. Does Siegfried want one of them? So you won Steinbachal and Vordenbergen. So I can't give you Steinbachal. Because they're held already. Oh, in fact, let's have a look. I can give you Steinbachal. What am I talking about? There we go. That should sort one of them out. You still want Vordenbergen? Okay. Let's just transfer that vassalage as well. There, that should make you a little bit happier, and indeed it does. Brilliant. Okay. Anything else that we can do locally? I'm just going to have a quick look at this, especially in the new areas that we have recently taken. Countess Illy of Lidltown is quite nice. She's brilliant as well. Maybe we should try and seduce her in the future. In fact, let's mark her as a person of interest. I like the look of her. Now, do we have anyone in that? Oh, in fact, we are almost there. We're there, in fact. Let's load it up and let's have a look how the battle is going to progress. Now, straight away, they don't have any commanders at all, which is extremely foolish, and you can tell so by the fact they're taking so many losses, particularly in their centre. Neferata is still not around. She might actually be in hiding. Let me just double check. She is. Right, it's pointless us continuing with that while she's in hiding. We might have a look at her in the future. So next time that comes up, I'm actually going to give that up. I should have really been paying attention when we were looking at her in the first place. But hey ho. So that war score's jumped straight up to 68%, which is great for us. It's very nice to be able to have such a large standing army at the moment. And it does help that we do have the Abyssal Terror as well. Right, that one is as good as over. I'm going to try and make that last a little bit longer. They'll probably give up in a second. Let's split. Get you guys to Krugenheim, and we'll try and take 2 at once, and hopefully that should end it. The only reason why I'm not ending the other war at the moment is... Right, I'm going to give that up. Is I just want to be collecting some prisoners. Ah, well there we go. We managed to delay it for a little bit of time, but it was only... Now we do have a lot of children here. Maybe we should make a load of little vampires. Let's have a look. So, who are you all? Let me just refresh my memory. Eckhart the Drunkards. Make a little vampire family. So we can't turn you into a vampire until when? Is older than 12. Okay. So we've already turned, obviously, one of the other ones into a vampire. Who are you? Theodore von Schwarzberg. We've got his wife. University of Strayson. Might be an idea. The more vampires we have, the better it's going to be for ourselves. So, let's go ahead and turn her, shall we? Let me just double check her. We'll turn her for now. We won't accept her. She will not be a Carstein. We'll try and ransom her, get 10 gold. That's not too bad. Right, who else have we got? We've got Carlot. Now, Carlot is another one. So she's wife to the Marshal. In fact, we're just going to be turning all of the university's staff members' wives into vampires. So let's do that. I'm actually quite happy. This one we're just going to have to release because they're already considering an offer from us. Hugo. No point with Hugo, so we'll be keeping him. Lara's not old enough yet. Liv. Let's have a look at Liv. We've got a couple of claims, Liv. But I think we are going to be keeping you. We'll check out Simon and Wyrick, and then we'll continue with our little war. So Simon, you got a couple of kids. Your parent was one of the princes. Yes, we are definitely going to be turning you. Almost took him as an apprentice then. That would have been a mistake. Let's ransom him back. 10 gold. They say no, they can't afford it. That's fine. We will release him to spread the words of the vampiric faith. And we'll be keeping you. Right, okay. Open council position. Oh crap, we've lost our spy master. Manfred. It shall be you, sir. Berta, you are not actually converting anyone. That's a mistake. Let's try and get this side converted, shall we? So we'll stick you here to begin with. We're getting there with the conversions. It's going really slow. But Berta's doing the best that she possibly can. But that's just how it goes. Right, so we've managed to go ahead and do that. Can we go ahead and start a seduction? In fact, before we do that, let me just check and make sure we don't have anyone else nearby. We've got an Empress Marianne of Imperial Westerlands. She's minus 68. She's already attracted us. We tried her in the past, but we were having difficulty proceeding with it. Let me just check everywhere else. Middenheim. Let's mess about with Middenheim. She is craven, paranoid, gluttonous, slothful. Perfect. Perfect for a vampire. Right, we'll give that a go anyway. And we'll see what we can do with that. I quite like this seduction thing. Yes, you will accept the ransom. Excellent. So they've got 6,800 up there. Have they come to... What have they come to? Oh yes, they're in the other war. Forgot about that. So Ostland are in a war to try and take back some of this land here. Ostlandian War for the county of Menschenfresserhof. So we really need to end this revolt fairly sharpish. So let's go ahead. We'll probably have to assault Krugenheim. Oh my god, that's a lot of people there. Good news is we're at 76%. These men have decided to stop moving. Can we get any more men up? I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, that was a bit of a letdown. But it'll have to do. Get your asses down to Karlsbruck would be very nice. You guys can go and join them. And we'll have you head up from this side. We're just going to try and sneakily take 1 or 2% off the war score just in case taking Krugenheim isn't going to be enough. What are they currently at the moment? Oh, I found a magnificent new saddle. Excellent. I hope to wear it soon. Or use it soon, should I say. Yeah. You've accepted the peace offer. Oh my god, there's so many mutants about. And he's considered minor. Look at his face. So it looks like they're actually sending some more men down this way as well. We need to be careful, otherwise we're going to be losing this. Alright, so we've got both people in place. My god, our defences are actually really good. And here come more reinforcements here as well. Oh. So we're doing what we can here. We've actually run into some problems, so let's send you guys, we'll combine you together, send you into Karlsbruck. I think we've actually got that battle. We were outnumbered there as well, which is perfectly fine for us. So war score at 83% at the moment. Hopefully we can push it up to about 85, 86 with this one. There we go. I do need another tactic, so let's continue as we mean to go on. I'm actually going to try and intercept these guys. So, what are you fighting against? Oh, you're defending. Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, at least we have some troops trying to defend that. In the meantime, we're just going to have to chug along with this. I don't want to be going ahead and assaulting, throwing troops at it, you know, without a good reason. Now, they have managed to take one of the pieces of land, it looks like. 5%. So, it's only 5% on that wall right now. So, I think we've got plenty of time. Famous last words, but plenty of time. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Righteous imprisonment. Graf Arnulf. 16% chance, so we are not going to be taking that. However, he will not end the plot. Let's see what plot it is where it's actually... Oh, you want... Oh, yes, we know that. You try to kill someone. That's not too much of an issue. Ah, temporary setback. We're trying our very best. We've run into the other force as well, so hopefully that'll push us past the 90% mark. 92. Right, we will continue to chase them on down, and then we'll see how the actual siege of Krugenheim is going. So 1,500 defenders. The morale is wavering. They're losing 4.8 every 12 days. Oh, he's joined the Lower Crown Authority faction. I'll keep that information to myself. We probably need to go into Jerusalem soon. We'll send you to join up with these now. I mean, hopefully we'll only have to take Krugenheim and that should be it. Oh, they do have a fairly large force. Where was this large force before? There's no rush. In fact, let's abandon that siege. Let's get you guys together and we'll actually take care of that larger force now. We're at 97%. So I would like to avoid the battle, but I think time is pressing. And they've got 1,000 defenders. No, I'm not going to give up. Not just yet. We'll continue for now. So will they get out of there in time? That's fine. I just didn't want them to siege this down. I'm fine to let this go on a little bit. Oh my god, another one. 4,000 this time. How many peasant revolts do we actually need? Have we not been a gracious man, a gracious ruler? Have we not treated people well? Well, we did get a bit tyrannical at one point, but you can understand that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are actually going to head up here and we're going to join the remaining forces. They're not going to be able to take Leverberge first, so Krugenheim will be the end of the war, hopefully. There we go, we're pretty much set on this, 100%. Let's go ahead and make them bend the knee. Brilliant. So that's put us in good stead. Obviously, that war has now ended inconclusively, so we haven't lost any territory there, which is great for ourselves. We've gained ourselves another prisoner. Now we just need to take care of 8,000. You're a host. What are you guys doing there? And look who it is we've captured. Graf Chedwick, ill ruler of Talabekland. Now, if only we could... I mean, that's the Grand County. If we were to banish him, might be easier. Or the other option we have would just be simply to turn him. Now, his opinion of me is tailored by the fact that -100 because of Carstein Vampire. If we turn him into Vampire, that would obviously improve it a little. Carstein Vampire actually there is +80, then -100, so it's only 20 overall. If we turn him, that can make him slightly better. We're not doing ourselves any favours by having too many duchies. Our domain size is too big as well. So I think we might be able to turn the man. So that's what I'm going to do. It's very tempting to try and take this back and give it to someone else, but I think we can't really look a gift horse in the mouth. So let's do that. We'll convert him. He wants 250 gold, so if we were to send gifts, what could we do? 167, well, let's do it. It'll improve opinion and we'll be able to claim some of it back as well. That should be fine for him. I'm actually quite okay with that. So we've not got the Countess as well. So, oh, that's not too bad. Is that a converted region? No, it's not. So the Countess too will join. She will not become a von Carstein though, just so you know that. Can we ransom? 70 gold. What have we got? 29. Even if we send a gift, we're not going to do enough. I'm just going to release. Right, so our men are almost together. As soon as they get together, we'll be able to do that. So as you can see, he is now pretty much on our side. If we can sort out our duchies, that will improve everyone's opinion by quite a long way. I'm just going to make sure we don't have anyone else important in prison as we look at that. We've got the Countess of Jägerwald. Okay, so Jägerwald. I think the Countess will join us as well. Now the Countess has more than enough money, so we should be able to ransom her back. Anyone else going to join? Oh, we've got another one. Count of Verdun. This war has actually turned out to be really good for us. Yes, I know we're taking on a lot of vampires, but you know, that's the whole idea, that we're going to be doing this. If we were to ransom another 70 gold, and we had one last person, didn't we? Oh, we've actually got a hierarch as well. Yeah. 350 prestige, we can afford it. We've got more than enough prestige, and you've got more than enough money to pay a ransom. Oh, I thought so. Let's send you a gift. It's going to be a good little payday, this. So let's ransom this prisoner for 350 gold. We'll do that. Right, is that it? Am I finished making money? Did we do the counter title? I don't think we did. Go on, Count. We'll release him, and then we'll sort out our duchies in a moment. So all in all, not too bad. Let's head on over here. We'll take care of these people. This next revolt. Now we've only got 2 remaining. Our money is growing very nicely indeed. And then we'll have a look at some internal management before we decide. Do we take her as a Carstein? I don't think so. I'm not going to take her into the family. Oh, it's still taking its time. That's not too much of a problem. In fact, I'm going to stop that one. And, oh, she's actually dropped out of the faction. That's fine. We'll have to find someone else. In fact, is she out of hiding yet? Let's have a look. Where is she? No, she's still in hiding. As soon as she's out of hiding, we'll hang on and we'll try and get her seduced. But I think that's going to be it for this episode, people. So thank you very much for waiting a few days for the next episode in this series. I'm still loving this series quite a lot, and we're going to be expanding soon. And when we expand, we're going to be expanding quite quickly. So watch this space, and we'll see what we can get done. Sylvania will grow, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.